Alright guys, so I finally got my Fuji X-T3. I got it a couple of days ago, just the body itself. And the lens, I got it yesterday. So the lens I'm using is the Fuji 60mm f1.2. It doesn't have an optic stabilization to it, so you definitely need a gimbal. I was playing around with it yesterday, and holding the camera itself is quite horrible, guys. Very shaky. So you need a Gorilla Pod or a gimbal like the one I've got here. I'm using the Fujinon gimbal. It is a small and compact gimbal compared to using those bigger ones like the Xeon or the DJI Ronin. But anyways, we'll just test this camera out and see how it looks like if you do decide to use this as a vlogging camera. I just want to let you know the lens is quite noisy when it does autofocus. You definitely need a wireless mic. I did test it out with the Rode wireless mic. It will alter, well, it will make the noise become quieter because, you know, you're further away. Whereas this one, I don't know if you guys could hear it if I move it around as it focuses. If you guys could hear that rattling noise as it focuses, it will definitely pick up from the camera, or if you do put a shotgun mic, it will pick it up. But anyways, the settings, what I put on the camera right now, I'm shooting in 4K 60 frames per second at H.264. Dynamic range is 400, and everything is set to auto. I just want to see what it looks like if you are the type of shooter that is out and about, run and gun kind of style, to shoot in automatic. Just want to see how it performs, especially when you are changing the ISO, or I think it was the aperture. I noticed that it does a little bit of stepping. You will definitely notice it, that it is changing. So let me try to go into a dark area here and see. Hold on guys, I don't know if I'm even on focus here, but let's see if we could see the shifting. Okay, probably not. But anyways, let's try. What else? What else can I say? Battery life on this. Yesterday I wasn't shooting as much. I was playing the settings on the camera, and the battery life just went very quickly, guys. Very fast. So keep that in mind. The battery on this camera is not that great. When it comes to uploading profile, yesterday I was uploading some footage. I think it was a 265 10-bit. I was uploading it on my Adobe Premiere with my PC. I got a PC that is MD. I can't remember anymore the specs, guys. MD 1700 with 32 gigabyte of RAM with GTX 1080 Ti. And when I was rendering it, when I was editing it, the playback was pretty smooth. But once you apply the LUT, that is when it starts to become choppy. So when you play back with the LUT, it becomes very choppy. So you definitely need to create a proxy, which one of the YouTuber just uploaded a video about it on how to make one. I'll put a link on the description below and you guys could check it out. Once you do that, the playback with the LUT, it will definitely run very smooth. And I forgot to mention, I am shooting at 8-bit right now, 420. So I'm gonna try to pick up the pace here, guys, and see what it looks like when I'm running. Okay. And we're gonna try to flip it back and capture some more footage here. Low shot. Okay, let's try to focus on something here. See how the focus is like. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention about the focus. So at first, I noticed that the X-T3, the focus, it doesn't have a wide focus. It only has a focal focus in the middle. With the Sony a6500, I noticed that you can have an option to focus it on wide. So if you're standing on the side here, it will focus. Whereas this one, it doesn't have it. I did try setting it up on multi, but for some reason it still won't pick up when I'm on the side. Right now it will pick me up because I've got the what is that, the face and the head detection activated, so that is the reason why it's picking me up right now on the side. But other than that, that was the first thing I noticed, is that it didn't have any focusing range when it comes to standing on the side. All right, so let's check out some more footage here, some more focusing tests, just to give you an idea how quickly it picks up. So right now it's quite overcast, cloudy. Check out these birds over here. Alright, so I'm gonna try to upload this on my computer. We're gonna see how it performs, how it renders, and how long it will take to render it, the final footage. So let's go right now. Alright guys, so I'm here. I uploaded the footage now on my PC. So the PC I've got here is the AMD 1700X with GTI 1080 Ti with 32 gigabyte of RAM. So it is pretty much a spec'd up computer, and I was able to upload it on my Adobe Premiere here with the proxy, and as you can see, I can play it back very shaky, so you need a with no problem grip. If I do edit it or color grade or put a LUT on it, you will definitely notice some lag. So you need to create a proxy which you could toggle back and forth, as you can see here. So let me take a look at the quality of the footage here that I just captured. I got it yesterday. So all right, so it looks pretty clean, guys. Everything was set in auto mode, white balance, auto. I do notice the shifting there. When the ISO was shifting, I did notice the stepping, which is not really pleasing. But if you do have a set environment, you will definitely dial the ISO to a specific ISO number whereas the run and gun style, you will definitely notice the ISO stepping. So for rendering this footage here, which I will still add this footage clip, so far I was able to render it quite easily. So this thing is being rendered in 4K 60 frames per second. I'll just do a quick render here so you guys can see how long it will render. So this clip is roughly around, I think it's 8 minutes, but when I add this extra clip, it will probably end up around 10 to 12 minutes. But as you can see, here it is. I will export, and you will see it will take me roughly around 32 minutes to render this 4K 60 frames per second. I think this is a roughly around 8 minutes clip. Okay, so far I'm quite pleased with the X-T3 camera. I will do some more testing and really see how far I can go with this camera. Right now, I don't know what else I could say regarding the wide focus compared to the A6500. It does, I don't know, I did the multi focusing area. It still doesn't focus on the side. But for the Sony, it's got the ability. Battery life, so far from this footage, I'm doing pretty good. I think I haven't moved a bar yet, so that's a good sign. And when it comes to power bank, the power bank on this, you do need a specific power bank from Anker. I have plenty of power banks here. I tested out, even though I did try the PD power bank, it's still with the Type-C cable, it still wasn't able to charge it. The only thing you can charge is when the camera is off. All my power banks work, but once the camera is turned on and then you plug on the power bank, it will not charge, guys. So I've tried a lot of power banks here. I've got like 8 different types of power banks. All of them doesn't work when the camera is turned on. So I ordered on Amazon the specific power bank for it, and it should come tomorrow. It is quite expensive, guys, but other than that, guys, you know, so far I'm quite pleased with the camera. I'm gonna do some more testing on it and see what kind of quality I can get out of this, and hopefully it might replace my Sony camera. So once again, guys, thank you for watching my video. If you have any questions or anything like that, just leave me a comment down below. And that's pretty much it. Peace.